The government district is closed after dusk.
Okay. So I'll go up to the Agate gate, and who's there? Who's around the gate?
There are a group of 6 guards there. And as you approach, they stand in front of the gate and they say, "I'm sorry, the government district is closed."
All right. So I don't want to risk using the earring again, because who knows if if Eleanor is even in the government district.
Okay.
I flash my pin there.
Okay, they look at you, and the pin gives you a +10 disguise bonus. Make a disguise bonus versus the guard's perception, which will be 15.
All right. Well, I'm gonna roll for shits and giggles because my disguise bonus is +10.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Oops, sorry. let me redo that. Sorry.
They see your pin like, oh, sorry, ma'am. Please continue. And
I
they're
assume the Paladin headquarters is in the government district.
it's in the government district. So they're like, just be safe. We're on the lookout for terrorists. Just be careful that you don't wander the streets at night.
Of course, sir.
They allow you into the government district.
All right. At this point, sorry.
Inside the government district, you walk in and you kind of leave the gate behind you a little ways. There's a lot of government buildings that are all closed. There's lots of guards walking up and down the streets, so you kind of have to stay out of the way. You notice that there's a bunch of tall buildings that are very close together, and the walls are smooth granite, and it looks like the rooftops almost touch.
All right, I'm going to drink. At this point. All right, you know what? I'm going to save that because I don't know how long it's going to take me to climb. I'll slip behind a building and put on the rubber slippers and suction gloves.
Okay, so you are about right underneath like the blue kind of silvery blue building. The
Right.
Paladin's headquarters is up here.
All right, but there are a bunch of buildings between that and there, right?
Bunch of buildings and lots of guards in the streets patrolling.
All right, then I'm going to climb up a building with the suction slippers and rubber gloves. You know what I mean?
Yep. So you attempt to climb up the building and skate along the rooftops. That will require an acrobatics check of 25. The boots and slippers give you a +10 bonus. Go ahead and make that roll.
All right, here goes nothing. Let me check my my acrobatics bonus. +10 again, so... And I have to beat a 25?
Yes.
Okay, here goes nothing.
The shingles are very slippery. It's kind of hard to see your footing. Oh, you managed to keep your footing, and you
Yeah, I got a plus 20 on that roll.
Yeah, well, still a 1/5 chance of failure.
Yep.
So you jump from rooftop to rooftop nimbly, and you barely avoid knocking some shingles loose, and you finally make it up to the front of the Paladin's headquarters, where there is a hedge, a large hedge around a central plaza, and inside the hedge are about 5 guard dogs. They look quite large.
All right, at this point, I'm going to drink the potion of any alignment lawful good,
Okay.
and then I'm going to take that little package of meatballs,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm sure the dogs can smell at this point, right?
I don't know.
All right. Well, is it possible to sneak down without being seen?
You can sneak down and drop like outside of the hedge that surrounds the Paladin place. Yeah.
Will I be seen by any guards doing that?
You can wait for the proper time, and then you can drop down quickly in between patrols.
All right. I'll wait for the proper time.
All right.
Drop down. I'm assuming the guard dogs are going to come at me.
You're not inside the compound yet. You're just right outside the hedge where the guard dogs are in.
All right then. All right. What else do I have? All right. Where did I put that quest thing?
The guards are slowly approaching again.
You know what? All
Getting
right. I'll sneak through the hedge.
All right. You could have went through the gate, but you snuck through the hedge anyways, and you get a couple of bramble pricks and everything, and you take 2 points of damage.
fine. I can
You are
take that.
inside, and the guards or the dogs look up at you and start growling.
I unwrap my package of meatballs
Uh-huh.
and toss it to the side.
She
Alright, so
unwraps her meat.
You throw the meatballs into the yard and try to sneak across. That will require a stealth check of 25. The meatballs give you a plus 10 bonus.
All right, let me check my stealth.
This is some Assassin's Creed stuff.
Yeah, isn't it? I love this.
It's awesome.
That's another plus 20.
Was it only me that discovered she unwrapped her meatballs?
Nobody else is there. She's doing this by herself.
I know.
Yeah.
No, she has a little bag of meatballs.
But she unwrapped her meatballs. Cough, cough.
Oh my
Nudge,
god.
nudge.
So, anyways, yeah, the dogs are busy eating the meatballs and everything, and you sneak quickly across the front area without causing any kind of alarms. And there is the front doors of the Paladin headquarters, and you are able to slip inside. Once inside, it looks like a cross. There's a wide path that leads from the front to the back. There's a fountain in the middle and some mosaics bearing lightning bolts and symbolisms of lightning, and then there's a cross hallway that goes from side to side as well, about maybe 20 feet up.
All right. Is there a map of this area? Can I get a?
There is no mall map with a "You are here" arrow.
No. That's not what I meant. Is a map on the screen so I can navigate.
No.
Oh, okay. You don't have a map. You don't have a map of the Paladin headquarters.
No. You're just in there. It looks like the center of a mall with two large cross paths.
All right. I guess I'll start looking for Arkwolf's office.
Okay, so you get to the center, and there's rows of offices out to either side, and then to the main and to the front, opposite of where you entered, there's a large double doors and the name Arkwolf clearly on top with lightning bolts on either side.
All right. I'll make a perception check to see if there's anybody inside the office at the moment.
Okay, go ahead and roll that perception.
I'm in there eating dinner.
You sneak up, and the whole place is very quiet, actually. You every now and then, you'll hear voices from outside the window, outside the building, but they're very faint. But inside, it's very quiet.
All right. I'll
Lights on in Arkwolf's office either.
Okay. I'll try and enter Arkwolf's office.
The door opens easily. You walk in, and you see a chair. You see a large mahogany desk with clearly some documents and things on it. And then on the back wall behind the desk, there's a large painting of a lightning deity with surrounded by hurricanes with weapons that are sparkling with electricity on it.
Let me guess. There's no safe evident at the moment.
You can make a search check.
What would that be?
Perception. And then just kind of tell me what you're doing to look for.
All right. I'm looking under furniture. I'll even look behind the painting.
You look behind the painting, and you actually see a safe in the wall.
Of course it's behind the painting. It always is. I'll try and move the painting.
Okay. So the painting's heavy. It's very large, but you do manage to move it and sit it down next to you by the wall. The safe itself, it's a large metal plaque on the wall, basically, and there is a handprint on the front of it, large enough to place a palm in.
That's what that potion was for. Can I examine it, try and determine what the can I detect magic and find out what kind of magic's in it?
Sure. You detect abjuration.
Obviously some kind of protection spell. I'll against my better judgment, I'll try and place my hand against is the potion still in effect?
I don't think you drank it.
Oh, well, I'll drink it now.
Okay. What are you emulating?
Lawful good.
Okay. So you place your palm on the handprint. Basically, this safe requires that you channel lay on hands into the safe, but with the potion, you can emulate that with a use magic device check with a DC of 25. The potion gives you a plus 10 bonus to that.
Okay, now we enter into the part where I might be screwed.
Dun, 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 dun.
All right, so that's a plus 10, so I got a plus 14 to this check.
Ooh,
Did it?
dangerous.
You're making
on,
me
baby.
deaf. Ah!
Ba-boom!
Holy shit!
Oh,
I can't do that. You
I
put your
can't even.
palm in. You hear like,
Nice.
the palm, like the palm thing lights up. Incidentally, the first crew didn't get this, and
Oh, really?
the safe clicks and it opens up, and you see a large collection of folders and documents.
Easy money. I'll grab the documents, stuff them, and place them in my clothing.
Every single document in there. There's quite a few.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll read through the documents and find out anything that's on the Watchers.
You definitely see a folder with a folder with a writing on the front that mentions Watchers and terrorisms.
I'll grab that, stuff it into my clothes.
Hmm.
Yeah. What is it? Just documents in there?
Yeah, there's just documents.
All right. Well,
Check the stuff on us.
Don't say anything.
Well, I mean, terrorist stuff would be in there anyway, right?
Yeah, it clearly says Watchers, terrorism, and all that stuff that's in this file.
All right. Well, I guess I'll go. I guess I'll look through the documents and see if there's anything else relevant to me or my party.
How long do you spend searching through it?
20 minutes.
All night long.
So you go through there, and there is there's nothing about your party in there. However, there are documents about the mines and how they're trying to investigate who is causing issues with the mines. There's documents related to concern over the city of Bulwark and their militarism, expansionism. There's documents related to other government policies and things, and other unrelated things to you.
All right. Well, I'll leave the mine stuff because we have our own suspicions about that. We're doing our own investigation. But I will grab what they have on the Watchers, stuff it in my clothes, and try and get out of there.
You just leave the safe open?
No, I'm closing the safe, putting everything back.
Okay.
Closing the safe, putting the picture back up, restoring anything I may have moved.
All right. So you sneak back out in 20 minutes. The dogs are pretty much eating all the meatballs, though, so that's unfortunate.
Yeah. Let me check.
So out front, there's definitely dogs guarding everything again.
Okie dokie.
And as you sit there staring, you see a couple of guards like open the door to the compound and slowly start walking up through the dogs towards the front door.
Damn it. All right. Time for a desperation move. I'll grab. I have my wrist sheath with a dagger in it. I'll draw the dagger and toss it over to the other side, making a loud clanging noise.
Okay, you're not outside. You're still inside the building.
Okay.
You
Well, is there?
you kind of see them through the front doors as they're kind of slowly approaching through the courtyard.
All right. Well, is there a way to sneak out and cause that distraction?
You can't sneak out with all the guard dogs sitting there now.
Damn it.
Aren't you wearing a disguise?
Yes, but that's not going to do me much good inside the building. Government officials might have power, but they're not allowed in the build. They're not allowed in it.
Paladin headquarters.
All right. Is there like scaffolding or like rafters up top that I can climb and sneak across?
No, it's all pretty straightforward here.
Damn it.
So again, the layout of the place is it's like a cross in the middle with like a plaza in the middle of the building.
Are the dogs with the paladins like walking?
No, the guards are walking up through the courtyard, but there's dogs in the courtyard, the guard dogs.
All right. Well, the building is like a cross. Are there any other exits?
Do a perception check.
Damn it.
So what do you do to search for exits?
I'll go up and down the cross, like trying to determine if any of the doors look like exits or if there's any like sound of the city outside.
So at the end of one of the halls, towards the eastern side or to the western side, you do see some stairways down, and down the stairway is a small door that that leads to a passage.
All right, let's give it a shot. I'll head down the door and try and peek and listen through the door.
Make a perception check.
Ugh! All my good rolls are gone.
Ooh. From what you can tell, you can't hear anything on the other side of the door.
All right, desperation time. I try and exit through the door.
Alright, you go through the door, and there's like a well-lit passage, and you walk through the passage. It goes for several yards, a couple hundred feet, and then eventually it goes up some stairs and into another like government building, but you recognize this as being in part of the upper district.
Huh. Secret passageway. All right, I'll try and sneak up out of it and exit still in my government robes.
Okay. So you walk out in your government uniform, and you are now... here we go. In the government district.
You mean outside the government district?
Oh yeah, in the upper district.
All right, then I'll head out. I'll head down towards the Silver Gate.
And the guards there see you and kind of tip their hats and allow you through without any kind of questions.
All right, and then I guess I'll head to the Stout Orphan.
Okay.
Mission completed.
Where's the? Come on, somebody give me a mission complete sound. Where's the what's the solid snake? What's the solid snake mission complete
I
sound?
have no idea.
No idea.
All right, well,
But I can pull it up.
all right, oh, that was so cool.
That was.
All right, I guess I'm heading to the Stout Orphan.
Alright, so you make it there.
Is Ferronda there?
No.
Oh, here's a good one.
Actually.
Here's a good one. Right there.
Days like today that remind me how much of a nerd I am.
I'll take it.
Good one.
That is a good one. Yep.
You don't see Ferronda, but I'm assuming that all the other party members are also in the Stout Orphan.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll have rode back with Steve.
Alrighty.
By now, I have
Yes.
already gotten myself my own ball of yarn.
Okay.
Damn it.
So
I probably would have gone with him to get one for Zimbra.
before we say you have a ball of yarn, actually during the day while that's going on, you actually go to the yarn store, and there's a couple of Bastet kind of purring to each other like behind the counter, and several like there's many cats like perusing the aisles of yarn and yarn-like accoutrements. Of yarn and yarn accessories.
Put it on the
You
map.
know, yarn came in so many flavors and colors.
Yes. And
Is there
I
edible
think
yarn?
I'd have to restrain Zimbra from actually just diving onto the shelves.
and the one Bastet looks at you and purrs, and she says, "I'm LaQuisha. How can we help you?"
LaQuisha.
Ah, LaQuisha, I am looking for a ball of yarn all my own.
Yes, you have come to the right place. Perhaps what color would you be interested in?
Oh, I like white, but they get dirty too quickly.
Oh, they do indeed,
Oh.
the other one says, and they nod knowingly like, yes, we've had many balls of white yarn that were ruined.
So we can go with a traditional black.
Black. Ah, yes, black. Would you like the wool, or perhaps silk, or maybe cotton yarn?
Ooh. How does the silk hold up?
Oh, it is very strong and quite smooth and relaxing.
I'm not very posh, but silk will do. I like the feel on it. Feel of it on my fingers.
Excellent choice. I also prefer the silk on the fingers. Would you like it to be a matte sort of thing, or would you like sparklies in it, or perhaps interwoven, maybe multicolors?
I like duality. Can you interweave the black with white?
Oh yes, actually that is quite popular. So they find a. So they're like, would you like silver or gold flecks in the yarn as well?
Silver flecks.
Okay. And they nod and they're like, I think we have just the ball for you. And LaQuija walks back and she comes back and it's about a good little bit larger than it's about a little larger than a softball sized ball of yarn. It's like kind of black and white twisted together, and there's little silver flecks in it. And she's like, "This is quite a nice one. It is made of silk and everything." And they will sell it to you for 5 gold.
I will take it.
And they're like, "Excellent choice, sir." And then Darvin, you said you were buying one too.
Yeah, I guess my cat would just grab one off of the shelf, I wrestle it out of its mouth and buy it.
Okay, so this one is like kind of like a green with it's like a wool kind of green type thing. Nothing very fancy about it, and that will cost you 1 gold.
I buy that.
All right, so you got green wool yarn. All right,
And then give
so
it back to Zimbra.
now you guys are in the thing, and you see Killa come walking in, looking like with her "I just had sex" face, and
That's basically safe, yeah.
you guys are playing with your yarns, and here she comes.
Is that a creepy look on a Bastet?
She's like, yeah, kind of. I mean, Bastet always look creepy because they have no hair, but she's kind of like licking her nose like profusely, like
She's very smug.
which is a sign of like both nervous excitement and also like demure like relief.
I imagine
You
things
look
went
like
well,
you
Akila.
yeah,
They-
you look like you just found a...
They went
Ancient
perhaps as
tales.
well as they could have gone.
I know.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay, so
That could be good or bad.
trust me, it's good.
And?
The less you know, the better.
oh, we're gonna play secrets again there, Akila?
Trust me, this one is for your protection as much as it is for mine.
Hiding secrets from me? Yeah, Akila. I would never do such a thing.
Wow.
At least I've known her for years.
Solemn, let me tell
The
you.
audacity.
Solemn, I will tell you this. My work is for the benefit of the Watchers.
Yeah, I could hazard a guess as to what that means.
It's better that you don't.
Well, gentlemen, and
Lady.
freaking, we have 2 things on our plate. We have Thaden, and we have the mines.
If I come anywhere near Thaden, they'll kill me. Yes,
Which is-
yes they will.
Thaden may be better taken care of than you might imagine.
Oh, you seem to already have something in mind.
Elaborate.
You remember Ferranda?
Yes.
Who's Farah?
Well, she is in the process of working to prove that Thaden is a were-rat.
Oh, Farah.
I mean, no disrespect, but whether she finds out or not, she will use him for her own devices, whereas we need him for ours.
Actually, all we really need is his hands, which I'm sure we can negotiate with Ferranda for.
Not really my style, but I did find something out throughout the day while you were on your mission, all throughout the evening, the day. And apparently he's been traveling rather frequently through the Western Gate, often at dusk.
Really?
It would appear that way, yes.
Wait, is he traveling in or
Which-
out the gate at dusk?
All I know is that he travels through the gate, whether that's out or in. We can always stalk the gate around dusk and follow him out or in, and we'll know then.
Okay.
Before we do that, I'm going to be meeting up with Ferranda later. I just want to make sure we're not interfering with the Watchers when we take care of this.
And about that time, Zugnash comes in and he like looks quite agitated, and He looks over at he storms over to you, Aquila, and like kind of reaches over and grabs you and pulls you out of your chair.
Whoa!
He's like,
Zugnash, what?
I jump up at this
he like
because I don't know him.
he says,
It's alright, it's alright.
I take a sip
And
of
I'll,
drink.
Yeah, this guy Zugnash is like a large half orc, and he's got like all this brown and orange like enameled armor on, and the big lance at his back, and large cup that's attached to a chain to his pocket, and everybody talks about how he's the paladin of Caden Kalium. So he like reaches up and pulls you up, and he's like, "Where's Ferranda?"
When is Fernanda? I thought you knew.
He's like, "You went to see her today. Where was she?"
I didn't see her today. I just asked you where I could find her.
He drops you, and he looks very worried. He's like, puts his hand to his forehead, and he runs to the bar and like grabs a bottle of booze off the shelf, and Father Flanhound's looking at him strangely, and he just like downs the whole thing in one gulp.
Zugnash, what's wrong? What is it?
She's missing. She has gone missing. I think they've taken her.
The paladins?
No, not the paladins. The people who have been kidnapping and murdering miners.
Miners?
She was investigating that, and she disappeared today.
Maybe she's still in the mine.
She never went to the mine. She never even went close to the mine.
No, but maybe they took her to the mine.
I suppose it's possible.
Look, before I forget, I take out the file I took. Look, I got this from Arkwolf's office.
All right, now that we are all together on the same page, I'm glad this play is coming out excellently. Can we take this to another room, maybe? I want to see it in its proper setting.
Good idea. A good performance requires privacy to practice.
Holy hell, guys! Excellent work, all of you. Take 5. Well, we're gonna meet up on stage later.
Okay, so you guys,
And Solemn will just say, I'm not a good actor.
you guys realize
That's why you're a stagehand there, Solemn.
you guys pretty much realize that everything you've just said, the paladins probably know because of the little statue on the bar. And you take 5 to go up to a private room, and I'm going to go get some water, so I'll be right back.
I'll go to the toilet. I'll be right back.
Sorry,
I'm idle.
sorry, that's my fault. I forgot all about it.
I would have too.
And by the
I'm
way,
gonna
Forget
go
about
get
it
dinner.
until Isaac says.
I'm gonna go get dinner real fast. So I'll be back in a second.
Take your time.
any back talk, I'll hear it because I'm recording this. So, yeah, bye.
Brinjaro is a giant douchebag.
Anyway, I'll roll my bluff check just in case. Ooh, and that's funny.
Well, hopefully that'll be enough to.
Oh, he'll be convinced.
Yeah, hopefully.
No, it's
If not, I'll buy
for
him.
the listening. It's for the listening device that I did it for.
Oh.
Well, actually, you got to do it against whoever's on the other side, so they need to disbelieve your bluff.
I know. So when
So-
Dad gets back, I gotta
I'm s-
tell him that that's my bluff check for making it seem as though this was all like rehearsed.
Although I got to gush for a minute. That frickin' paladin thing.
Yeah, it was pretty neat.
Yeah,
That was awesome. Yeah.
I had a lot of fun with that one.
I'm sure he'll create like something for each of us, you know, in time.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Frickin' Mission Impossible bullshit right there.
Yeah.
Were you sweating at that use magic device thing?
I was concerned you might not make it. I mean,
Yeah.
because I have a better use magic device than you, and you almost did it, honestly.
Well, it was 25. I hit it by 30.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you rolled over a 10.
Yeah. Actually, if I needed to roll an 11 because my use magic device is only +4. You never think about that kind of thing until you need it.
Yeah.
All right, I'm back.
I didn't